Hey guys, welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for the Numinous week beginning Friday, December 2nd. I'm Lindsay Mack, and the card that I've pulled for us this week is Perspective. So first of all, happy December. We are really in for a powerful month. Get ready. We cannot go into 2017 carrying any of our old shit. This year has been a total ego destroyer. It has been a year where everything that has been an active block to our soul's highest alignment has been destroyed, shattered. It's been a tower year, essentially. What remains for December is actually no more there's going to be kind of crunching and still breaking away, cycling out, as we can see from the Perspective card today, which I'll talk more about in a second. But mainly, December is really about activation. Because again, I've said this before, other people are saying it, bears repeating. Excuse my language for those of you who are sensitive to this, there's no more room to fuck around anymore. There's no more room to play small. There's no more opportunity to not be awake. And I will get really real with some of you. If you are someone, and I say this with love, who really feels like, I'm awake, I got this, I'm doing this, you need this more than anyone. Because to not be available to the softness, to the beginner's mind of like, wow, if I'm not dead, if I'm still on this planet, there's shit I gotta learn. There's shit I gotta move through. There's stuff I might be so blind to, I would not even be aware that I would be operating out of unconsciousness or ego or brain chemistry here. Not at all. And again, y'all, this is not a bad thing. This is just what it is. This is what it is. These are the times that we're in, and it's wonderful and intense. But we all signed up for it, so it's all good. So, to go backward. We're beginning a month of activation, of spark, really, because we're not going to be available to bring any of this kind of blind ego shit into 2017. So if you've got stuff going on, if you're not aware of something, if you've been kind of blocked from something that you've really desired, or you really feel like you're ready to receive, but it hasn't been coming in, this is really the month to get to clear away and get deeper into why there's a block there than ever before. And again, the more we're clear, the more we're released, the more that we're cycling things out, the more room there is for things to drop right in. So this is kind of the seed that's being planted in December so that in 2017 we can really really expand. So perspective. Perspective, as it's called in the Star Child Tarot, is the Hanged Man in traditional tarot. It was renamed, and beautifully so. Because again, to go back to this idea of breaking down old forms of ego we might be blind to, we want to be able to have a fresh perspective. We want to be able to shift our perspective. We want to be able to see through the lens of a divine being and an infinite being rather than a human being, which, these human bodies and vessels are equipped with brains, with nervous systems, with old memories, old programming. They're not the most reliable narrators. They're not. So Hangman, I won't lie to you, is intense, but that's fine because we've basically all been going through it anyway for the last few weeks. Now it's just really coming to a clean head. You're going to be asked in some way, shape, or form to surrender to something, to stop, to pause, to kind of inquire, to review, to review something that might be going on, to review some patterning, to review some life situations. No matter what, pardon the street cleaning outside, no matter what, this is all going to yield to goodness. No matter what, this is all making space for something that we are ready for. It's kind of, again, clearing out the debris so that something can drop in. Now, I say this a lot. We hear people say this a lot, clearing things out so things can drop in, and that is the way of things. That is the way of the universe. But I want to get even clearer. This is, Also, some real talk. I know that every single one of the people watching this, and even the people who aren't watching this, no matter what they might look like, no matter how awesome their life is going, no matter how great it all is, and it might not be inaccurate. Everyone's life may be going great. However, there is an inner chord, an inner dialogue that is rolling through everyone right now around some aspect of a very painful insecurity, some very painful invitation from the brain, from ego, from kind of past echoes, back into some kind of contractive thought, feeling, experience, or dialogue with ourselves that's going to help us to essentially slow down our expansion. So that's what every person on the earth right now is going through. It all looks good. If people are really honest, they're talking about, yeah, in truth, it's all beautiful, but there's this inner experience right now. Everybody's got that inner experience going on. Hangman actually helps you to compost the inner experience and alchemize it so that we are all really fully able to be like, wait, no, I don't need to stop for this. This isn't a true invitation from my guides. This isn't a true invitation from my higher self. Thank you, brain, but I really see you're trying to invite me into something old that previously would have gotten me off my path. And now I'm saying, no, thank you. I'm going to proceed forward. That is the kind of surrender we're talking about. The brain and the thoughts don't have to change. We can still proceed forward with all our insecurities, with all our jealousy, with all our fear, with all our anger. It's all welcome. Don't let it stop you anymore. And that's really the gift of this month, is that the activation that's really happening is that we're really going to be able to create some space between our thoughts and what we believe is true. And what a gift that will be. So, I wish you a beautiful week. I wish you a deep and nourishing week. And I'm happy to be with you. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.